Yo, what's good? It's the kid Gizmo.
And Tally.
With another fun, exciting installment of Kuro Kouch. My nigga. Tally, what we talking about today, fam?
Cism in Japan.
Cism in Japan. Tally, have you had any experiences with racism in Japan?
Like, racism is so subtle in Japan. I have so many situations where Japanese people will be like near me, right? Usually at night. And if I'm walking down the street, right? It's like Japanese women are just skittish. Is that the word? Skittish.
Yeah,
like they see me, like they can see me and they turn around knowing that their destination is past me. They turn around and clutch their bag and walk quickly the other way. Yo, it's happened so many times. You can see that, like, they can't hide the look in their eye. They're like, and then they go,
like a deer in headlights.
yo, like that like, I don't want, what do you have that I want? You're like a 50-year-old woman.
It's usually with the older ladies. I don't think I've had an experience where, like someone's actually clutched their purse, but I've had experiences where like little kids have seen me and then they double take real quick and then they just take off running. You gotta understand, we live more countryside in Tokyo. Like things like people staring at you, people running away from you won't happen because there's a lot more foreigners here. But in Hamamatsu, there's not a lot of foreigners. I wouldn't say it's racism per se, like how you think of racism in the US. I think it's more like xenophobia. Because all foreigners fall under this big blanket of foreigner.
Of strange.
This is how a Japanese map works. There's Japan, Nihon. There's China, Chugoku. And there's Korea, Kangoku. Everything else is Gaikoku. Everything else is Gaikoku. You're just a foreigner. Though I would say white people are probably the top of the
top tier of the foreigner.
Top tier of the foreigner. We still in that foreigner
like
bucket.
Smash Brothers. This is a top tier right here.
He's a top tier foreigner.
Get out of here.
So you'll get the looks.
Right.
You'll get people like there's the straight stares.
Yeah.
Or you will get the purposely not trying to look at you, which I think is
just as.
I think it's just it's more annoying. It's like, I know you want to look at me, lady, but they're like,
you're just
yo. You know that scene from Family Guy with the squid in the room.
Just ignore this and pretend it doesn't exist, just like we do with the squid.
Earthquake.
Yeah, truck going by.
It's like that.
That's
like
Japan.
They're just like they're just walking and they're like they look everywhere, but like in your direction.
just walk around the damn squid.
Yeah. So pretty much you'll get the stares, you'll get the people trying not to look at you. What other instances that you would get with racism in Japan?
Well, let's get in broader strokes right now. Just for a second.
Broad strokes.
I got a new apartment, right? I had to go search for the new apartment, right? One of the main questions I got was, are you Brazilian?
There's a high Brazilian population in Hamamatsu.
Can you break it down? Like
this is a lot. Well, you will flat out get denied apartments living in places because you're not Japanese. Foreigners have a reputation of being here for a short time, not paying their rent, and just dipping out. Because in Japan, you have to pay key money and you have to pay money to leave the apartment. And it could be like up to like $1,000 to leave the apartment.
That deposit that people will get like back in America?
Yeah, you don't get that back. No, it's just, here you go. Key money. Have it. Whatever. I don't need it. I don't need it. Here, have some money, you know?
I got this place, right? The landlord's main issue was I couldn't be Brazilian, right? And there's only a few foreigners that he would accept.
Yeah.
Like French, American, and British.
Yeah.
That was it. If you were anything other than that, nah, you out of luck. Like, if you ain't that, to them, you ain't shit. Like, he looked at me, right? He's like, kind of look Brazilian.
Did you?
Yeah. trying to look. I had to show, like, I brought my passport and everything. Nigga, I'm American.
He's all, where in Rio de Janeiro did you buy this passport? Where? It looks real.
But like, there's some serious racism against, like, it's not just Brazilians though. Like, Philippine people.
Yeah.
Like, if you're Japan is against other Asian countries.
If you're Japan thinks it's extremely exclusive. To be Japanese, you must have Japanese blood. If not, you're not Japanese. You're not Japanese.
What they call mixed people in Japan?
Hafu. Like, look at we're talking about Ariana. Ariana's half Japanese, half black. She was a Miss Universe. She's born and raised in Japan, knows nothing but being Japanese. And even when she won Miss Universe, she was kind of downplayed as, she doesn't look Japanese. She doesn't represent Japan. Right. Because of that, because she's Hafu. Like, it's pretty insane. So, yeah. Have you had any other experiences?
You go.
The empty seat.
Yeah, the empty seat.
The empty seat. I was coming back from a show about 2 weeks ago, and I was just sleeping. And then somebody sat down, like, right next to me. It was these two old ladies. And as I woke up and I looked up, and they both looked at me. They looked at each other, and they both stood up and went to sit on the next side. I just laughed at them. I was like, they don't want to sit next to me because I'm a black foreigner. But joke's on them. You know why? There's one thing that's blacker than me that you can't run from in your old age. And that's death. And from the looks of you two old hags, it's coming soon. It's coming quick. Soon. We're in the boonies. People won't sit by you in the boonies. In Tokyo, it doesn't happen so much. In Osaka, it won't happen so much. But yeah, in Hamamatsu, people won't sit next to you because you're a foreigner.
To be real, if you're worried about coming to Japan because you're black or whatever, you ain't gonna get so much, like, that kind of racism in Japan. Yeah. Just being a foreigner in Japan
will get you.
Yeah, you're gonna get like this.
You'll just be treated as a foreigner. Right. I just remembered one instance when we went to that bar that you like so much that I don't go to anymore. Remember, there's this bar.
Okay.
And there were some girls sitting at this table. So there's some seats next to them. Not to pick up on them or anything, but I just wanted to sit down, right? I went up to the girls and asked, hey, can we sit here in Japanese? And they're like, yeah, that's fine, no problem. Yeah. So we sat there and we start drinking. We're just drinking and just chilling. And then the freaking bar owner comes over and says to the girls, like, hey, is it okay that these foreigners are here? I know foreigners are really scary. And I'm like, nigga, I speak Japanese. What are you doing, bro? I forgot what happened, but like we caught him outside.
Yeah, we took him outside.
We took him outside, and I started telling him in Japanese, like, yo, how are you gonna say that like right in front of our face? Like, can you imagine if you went to America and someone said that about you? I'm like, I don't go to that place anymore. He still goes there because he's a sucker. But
I get free drinks. Yeah.
Whatever. Yeah. You gonna tap dance too, Uncle Tom? You gonna do a jig?
Yeah, damn.
You gonna do a jig? Gizmo here from post-production. Just asking you really quick, if you made it this far and you really want to support the Kuro Couch, to hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe with all notifications on. Because what that does, it helps us defeat the YouTube algorithm that has suppressed us for all these years. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell, all notifications, and all that good stuff. Now back to your regularly scheduled program. Oh, another instance. I went into another bar. My first year here. So it was me and like a few other foreigners were there, and we were just drinking, having fun, And one girl at the bar, she wasn't a worker, but she was sitting at the bar, just starts talking trash, bro. She's like, why are there foreigners here? Why are they speaking English? Why are you letting foreigners in here? I was like, oh shit. Chotto matte kudasai. Killed her with kindness. I was like, why would you say these things? Like, I speak Japanese. Why can't we come in here? I'm speaking Japanese. Why didn't you try speaking to us in Japanese? And she felt so stupid. She's just like, sumimasen, gomenasai. But yo, those are a few, wow, my voice is crazy crying. Those are a few instances, I guess we experienced not completely directed at me because I'm black, but more just because I'm a foreigner. And that's what you'll usually get in Japan. Anything else you want to add? You cool?
My skin color, black, but my president's
orange.
orange.
My Lambo's blue and my president's orange. That being said, it's your boy Gizmo.
And Tyler.
Leave your comments, likes. What should we talk about next? Thanks for supporting.
Yo, subscribe.
To infinity and beyond.